He's like, I don't know, bro. And then I'm like, you need water? He's like, yeah. And then I hand him a water, and then I give it to him, and he's like handing it like he like is just standing still, like super. He has very stiff movements this whole time. And I hand him the water, and he grabs it, but like his hand was already out like this, so he holds it, and then he's like, "I'm be honest, bro. I'm gonna need you to drink." Or he's like, "I'm gonna need you to like pour it like in my mouth."
Welcome back to another episode of Around the Bar. Today, we have got OpTic Huke joining us and drinking a little bit of mate tea. If you guys don't know Huke, he's one of the best esports controller players of all time with championships in Halo and also two world championships and a couple of majors in Call of Duty. He's only 25 years old and still, even only being 25, has 10 years of experience in esports, and he doesn't open up too often, but we were able to get him, to show a little bit of inside the mind of what it's like to be Kyler. And it was a really, really good episode. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. If you guys like this episode and want to support the show more, please go check out the Patreon down in the description. We have extended cuts that are ad-free of each episode. And all of the support from the Patreon goes back into the show so that we can get more people on the show and cover flights and hotels and stuff like that. We also have some exclusive content over there on the Patreon, and we have a Discord channel, and it's a really good community. So please go check it out. So yeah, sit back, relax, and please enjoy this episode of Around the Bar with Huke. My man Kyler, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're drinking some mate tea. And you said it's your go-to beverage before before match or before like playing and stuff.
Before every match. Yep. Last year.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What so you told me before you came on that you don't drink. Did you try it? Is there a reason you don't drink or?
Yeah, I've drank a couple times.
Just a couple times?
Yeah, only 2 times. Yeah, just not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of how it makes you feel?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I got a little wild the first time I drank.
Really? Is it a shareable story?
It's not crazy, no. I mean, it's shareable. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, I think Temp will be able to explain it better than I can because he was the one watching me.
Okay.
So
we'll have to put I'll put it in the back pocket for whenever Temp's on.
Yeah, but I know I was just. I guess I was having a good time and like looking back at it, but yeah, I was just wild. I was very unlike myself.
Yeah.
So
you're like, nah, no more
exactly.
drinks, no more drinks.
Exactly.
I do have speaking of that, when I had Shotzzy on, he told me a similar story.
Okay.
And I want to make sure, do you know where this is going? Are you okay with it going there?
Sure. I'm here for it.
He told me a story because I asked him about it because he doesn't drink either, and he said I had one drink. He was like, I don't drink because he doesn't like the taste. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, so you're not like sober? And he was like, well, I am sober, but I tried weed one time, and he was like, I kept replaying putting the drink down over and over and over again in my head, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
because I've consumed a decent amount of marijuana, and I've never experienced something like that. But he was like, you got to ask Kyler about it because he was the one who gave me the weed. So what was that story?
Okay, I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna put myself back in that day because wow, that was something. All right. Okay. So yeah, this was MW19. Can't remember if this was before we won champs or after. Must have been before. Anyways, it was that team with me, iLLeY, Shotzzy, Krim, Clay.
Yeah.
And it was a random night. For some reason, we all wanted to get high. For whatever reason, I don't know why. For some reason, we wanted to get high.
Okay.
Ant mentioned to me before. He said that he has tried before, and like that he had some crazy experience alone. I don't know if he mentioned that.
I can't remember.
Anyways, yeah, so he said like it was already weird for him, and then whatever. We're like 18, 19. I think I'm like the oldest. I'm 19, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm not gonna say all the details, but basically, yeah, we got weed. And then all right, so it started off really good. We're just on my balcony smoking whatever. Everyone's laughing. I don't know. Shotzzy calls out a plane. He's like, bro, look at that fucking plane. And then everyone just starts busting out laughing. My brother's there as well. So we are under like adult,
Yeah.
Like we got people looking over us and stuff like that. But yeah, everyone's fucking bursting out laughing over some random shit. And then all of a sudden, everyone paused. He goes, it's happening. He goes, it's happening. And me, Ender, and my brother, we all looked at him. I was the only one who knew what he was talking about. Ender keeps laughing. He's like, what the fuck, bro? What are you saying? And then I'm like dead serious. Like I stood there. I was just looking at him. And he's like, Kyler, bro, it's happening. It's happening. And I'm just like hands off. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but like, and it just keeps going. And he couldn't move for a little bit, and then like we got him to the couch, and then he's standing up, and then we're like, yo, you want to sit? This is where like I started taking care of him. I'm like, yo, he's like, you can sit, yada yada. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna sit, and he's like, never mind, I can't. And then and then I was like, all right. He's like, what do you need? And then he's like, I don't know, bro. And then I'm like, you need water? He's like, yeah. And then I hand him a water, and then I give it to him, and he's like handing it like he like is just standing still, like super. He has very stiff movements this whole time. And I hand him the water, and he grabs it, but like his hand was already out like this, so he holds it, and then he's like, "I'm be honest, bro. I'm gonna need you to drink." Or he's like, "I'm gonna need you to like pour it like in my mouth." He said he couldn't do it himself, and then I'm like, "You dead ass?" And then he's like, "Yeah." And I'm looking at my brother. I look at Ender. I'm like, and then they're like, "Go do it."
Yeah. He needs water.
Yeah. They're like, go do it.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
That's a real friend.
Yeah. We were
friend.
taking care of him. I don't know exactly what was going on in his mind right there, or whatever the fuck was going on, but obviously it was something serious.
Oh my God. That is so funny. Have you ever had a bad high like that?
No. No.
I had one time where I tried like edibles. I used to live with Aaron Create and his wife, and I tried one. It was like a little fruit roll up.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first one, and I ate the whole strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what happened, but I couldn't close my eyes because I would see like shapes moving around.
Okay.
And I also couldn't stand still because then the room would move around.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I countered it was I would walk. I was walking in a circle in the kitchen. And I would just walk in a circle. And Aaron was looking at me like, can I help you? And I was like, I can't stop walking. If I stop walking, everything else is going to start moving. And he was like, can I get you something? And I was like, maybe a water. That was the only like real bad high I've had. But it's not, I didn't have him pour water in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's a real friend right there. That's so good. I didn't know it was that funny.
No, it was a funny night. It was
the vibes on that team sounded fun.
Yeah, no, it was extremely fun. That was one of my most fun teams.
Yeah, because you kind of grew up in a sense playing with iLLeY and Shotzzy, right? Or not grew up, but like you had that era. What is it, Zio? Where does that come from?
Comes from like, I don't know, bro. We had these insane ideas back in the day. Like, I don't know. I think it was partially, most of it, I think was me, or I don't know. We were just talking late night, and then we were like, yo, we should have like our own group, like our own little group. And we all thought it was so cool. And that's basically where it came from.
Where does it stand for again? Or where does it come from again?
It didn't really come from anything. I just thought it sounded cool. Like, that's where most of my random ideas come from. Just like, yo, this shit sounds hard. So we did it.
Zio
and I think the idea stemmed from like an aimer on mouse and keyboard. They're like Huke aim or something like that. And I think at the time I was playing like hella like PC games. So I was like, yo, we should do this for like console. Like,
I've never even heard it. What is it? What is Huke games?
Huke aim.
Huke
it's just
aims?
like a little like AIM group. I don't even know if they
Oh,
still exist, to be
okay.
honest. But this
Okay.
was like 5 years ago, and I was like, I remember I was like grinding PC games, and I saw those guys, and I was like, yo, we should get this for COD or
Yeah.
yeah.
And so the core is just the three of you guys?
Yeah, it didn't go any further than that. We didn't do anything with it. We just did it one day, and then like
And it's
we
stuck.
put in our clan tags, and then like, and next thing you know, like everyone is talking about
That
it.
is so funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
Mhm.
So when did you meet? Because you come up. First of all, I have written in my notes that you probably have the most interesting Call of Duty career in the history of Call of Duty.
Damn.
It's insane. Like,
I would say it's pretty interesting for me.
yeah, I can imagine. I don't know. I mean, it's been talked about many times about how like you have a really good mentality, and people are kind of, I would say most of the time surprised at how, you keep it all together. But even after that, as I was
Appreciate
like
it.
looking everything up, like it's crazy how how old are you?
25.
25. So you've had like already 12 years of experience in COD, right? At 25?
Decade. But
just 10?
yeah, I think I'm entering either my 8th or 9th Call of Duty season, but because I played Halo.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is in the amount of ups and downs I've gone through. That entire career is, I mean, it is really crazy. So what? But I mean, we'll get back to all that. But when did you meet Shotzzy and iLLeY? Because you had already played COD, right?
So Shotzzy, I met him when I think he was like 14 and I was like 16. I met him through a teammate on Halo. So it's actually a funny story. I'll definitely share it because it's actually really good. So I'm with my teammate Boobadooboo.
Yeah.
And randomly one day, I don't know, we're trying to get like 2s going or like 8s going or something like that. And he's like, okay, I'm going to invite my friend Shotzzy. He's like, he hasn't played this game because he doesn't like it. Like, he says he doesn't like Halo 5. He was like, he hasn't played this game. And this is like a year into Halo 5. He's like, yeah, he like quit early Halo 5. And I don't know. He's like, he told me he was a soccer referee. That's what he told me. He said, yeah, he quit and became a soccer ref or something like that. And I'll go deeper into the story about that. So I'm like, sure, like whatever.
Yeah, sure.
But he kept going. He's like, but he's so good. They're like, he's so good. Like he just hasn't played this game. But like the last Halo, he was so good. And that's all they kept saying. And in my mind,
last Halo is H2A.
H2A.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like, he's so good at that game. Like yada yada. In my head, I'm like, whatever. Sure, I've heard like a million people say they're right. So good.
Let me invite my friend, my soccer ref friend.
Exactly. And I was just like, whatever. And then I remember we're playing with him, and I'm like, okay, he's pretty good. But then like, I think he sticks with it, and he actually keeps playing with us. And I remember like day 2 or day 3, he's like, yo, did you guys know about this? And he's like showing me, I think I know everything about the game. Right. I'm like, at this point, I'm thinking like, I know basically all there is at the moment to know about the game.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, you guys know about this? And he's showing me some jump I've never seen before. I'm like, this is what I do. I'm like, I find jumps. I'm like, where? I'm like, how did you find this?
Soccer ref find this.
Yeah. I'm like, how did you find this? And he's like, bro, I'm a nerd. Like, I find this shit. And I'm just like, okay. And a couple more days go by, and he's getting really good. And that's when I started to realize, I'm like, this guy's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like, like I'm actually saying, I'm like starting to see it.
Yeah.
And then going back to the soccer ref thing, he eventually tells us that he lied about that. And he was actually playing Call of Duty. This is when he told me about how he plays COD because he knew I was a COD pro. He told me that he's been playing COD for the past year on Black Ops 3, playing 1v1 wagers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did he say soccer ref?
I asked him this like a year ago, and he was just like, I don't know. Like, I didn't want them to know I was playing COD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He made a new gamer tag and everything for COD.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because he didn't want to be the H2A guy on COD.
I don't know.
He didn't want his Halo friends to know he was playing COD.
Yeah, I don't know.
What in the world?
I really don't know.
There used to be like a weird COD versus Halo stigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was, yeah.
But I think obviously now neither one of us have the ability to do that. We got to kind of stick together.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, you play COD for a year, and then you go play Halo for 2 years, and then Zeo becomes a thing. You guys are playing like Black Ops 3, Black Ops or IW wagers and I'm trying to piece it all together.
Yeah. So
I think I mix up Zeo and Celium, Bruce, like the season kids.
Yeah, probably.
I think I get you guys confused in which group was who, because there was rumblings everywhere of you guys like back in the day.
Yeah. So how basically I came back from COD, or I went back to COD, and he was still playing Halo for like a whole year. That's like basically whenever I left is whenever he like started to like be the best player in the game.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't have the best Black Ops 4 season, and I kind of had like options to go a lot of places, but I also knew, I don't know, I kind of was just like, I need a team that's going to go hard, you know?
For COD?
For COD. Yeah. And that's where I knew it was Shotzzy, because like I seen how good he is. Like at the time, no one wanted to team with him or iLLeY, which is crazy to think about.
In MW19?
In MW19, going into that year. And then Ender, I think he was starting to get really big. This is what it was. He was an S&D kid in Black Ops 4, and I played him all year, and he was just fucking gross.
Yeah.
He was just really good. I remember talking to him, and he was just like so passionate. Like it was just like, fuck yeah. Like I want to play with this kid, like for sure.
Okay.
That's how that all went about. And then obviously him and Shotzzy already were like this little duo. Like they were like a little duo or they played Black Ops 4 together, and I think they knew each other from whenever he was playing COD on Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
So
I remember that's the first time I heard of iLLeY.
Yep.
And everyone thought he keyboarded.
Yep.
Did you ever think anybody keyboarded? Like, I think people used to say that Celium was hacking, Ender was keyboarding.
Yeah, I didn't get to play Celium or Ender during that era.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I played Ender for the first time in Black Ops 4 or maybe World War II. And at that point, they weren't considered like the keyboarding. I think the keyboarding was IW and Black Ops 3, and those are the two games I didn't get to play.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they were insane at those games. And yeah, I didn't get to play them, unfortunately.
Yeah. So yeah, you lock in with these guys, and I've heard from many people that Ender's like one of the best S&D teammates, one of the best teammates in general.
Yeah.
Did you get that immediately?
Yeah. No, on MW19, 100%. He came in like hella passionate, wanting to get better every single day. You actually like couldn't ask for a better teammate when it came to all that stuff, like just the out of game stuff, and yeah. Yeah,
it was dope seeing him in the office the other day.
Facts.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah, dude, I was watching some of the clips from your champs year in MW19, and I forget how, we like to talk shit about that game. Well, those of us that didn't win champs like to talk shit about that game because it definitely had its flaws, but y'all made that game look twisted. The MP5 like lightweight YY and we're turning on people and stuff. That was a crazy year.
It was like the first year where like the slide cancel became a thing, so it was just constant slide cancel, run in smokes, throw trophies.
Yeah.
My role on the team was something that I never did at the time. I was running smoke, trophy, and EOD, so I didn't even have double time.
Oh wow.
But
oh my god, I forgot.
I was getting twisted with that thing. But no, that was an interesting little role there.
Lucy is back supporting the podcast. If you guys don't know what Lucy is, it's another nicotine pouch, but it's the most refreshing one in my opinion. It's 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. Lucy breakers are nicotine pouches. They're right here. They're nicotine pouches that have a little capsule in them that you can break as soon as you put them in your mouth, and it it gives you a bunch of flavor and hydration. And it's really nice. It really is nice. They did send some wintergreen and then also the breakers. I enjoy the breakers a little bit more than the wintergreen, but the wintergreen is still nice. But you don't get that satisfaction of breaking the capsule. That's my favorite. I mean, maybe call me childish, but that's my favorite part. I enjoy the 4 milligrams, and I put it in whenever I need that little extra oomph. That little bit of hydration in the top lip. You know me. So go check it out. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/ATB and please use promo code ATB to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's 30 days to try it out. Or you can say, hey, this ain't really working for me. That's how confident they are, which is confidence. Again, that is lucy.co, and please use code ATB to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. What game is the best, is the most fun for somebody that plays at your pace? What game that you've ever played, ever competed in, whether it's Halo COD or whatever, is when you're in flow state, is it the most fun? When you're catching people off spawns and you're hitting your shots and you're getting twisted, what was the most fun?
It's hard to just pick one if I'm being completely honest. Because, like, I can go back and think about a lot of times where, like, I don't know, for example, like AW, because even like World War II, like that game was extremely good whenever you're catching people off guard and like running at people and all that, catching your timings.
God,
it's hard to pick.
Ass.
I know, but it was really fun. That's the thing is every COD is fun when you're frying.
Okay, yeah.
It's so fun to fry in COD.
Yeah.
Because I've always said this too. I've always thought that COD is a fun game because of how hard it is to fry, though. Because everyone's dying so quickly, the times you are actually running around and frying, it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, exactly. So
even in my little like rank play games,
it's
so fun. It's 4 down and I'm in there spawning control. I'm like,
yeah.
In MW 2022, I have dead silence in their spawn and control. Oh my god.
Yeah, so you know it. You know how it is.
Yeah. And in my silver lobbies, bro, I'm telling you, it's fun down there.
But I guess I'll say a top 3. I'm gonna say AW, Black Ops 4, and I'm gonna pick. Man, it's hard. One of the slide cancel games, like either like Vanguard, MW19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one of those.
Yeah.
One of those two. Because Vanguard was low-key fun too in your frying.
Yeah. I think the gunplay in Vanguard is pretty underrated. It's just that I think wooden gun games for COD, I think we should retire them. We had COD 2. We had
World War II games?
Yeah.
They need to go.
Yeah, World at War, Vanguard.
Had enough.
It's over. It's over. Let's keep it modern.
Vanguard was the best one though, in my opinion.
Out of
all of them.
World War II, World at War, and COD 2, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Can't really get cracked in. I guess that was the only one you can get cracked in. That's why you thought it was the best.
Yeah.
It was the only one with a slide cancel.
Yep. Literally. SMD was really good in that game too, competing wise.
Yeah. So when you first started that stunner year, how did that all come about? How did you find those guys to team with, or how did they find you?
So Ghost, the last Ghost event, my team, we actually made it through open bracket and got in the pro bracket.
Oh shit, okay.
And I think we only played like 2 pro teams, but I ended up having like the #1 KD at the event.
In Ghost?
In Ghost.
Is it the event overseas?
It was Nashville.
Yeah,
it was literally the last Ghost event.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was the event that Sensor won. Sensor and App. I could be wrong.
Sensor and App. Okay, that wasn't the one that like Zuma and them won?
Nah, it wasn't that one. I was at that event too, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize you were playing in Ghost.
Yeah, that was my first year competing. I was on AM teams that year, playing open bracket.
Who was your team?
Making my name, basically. Yeah. I was on a couple teams, but at the end of the year, my team was me, Vane, Swarley, Vicious.
Okay, I remember Swarley.
Swarley ended up being a pro.
Yeah, people used to talk about Swarley like he was the second coming. Like I remember people would say that, but it was you.
No, Swarley was good.
Yeah.
Vicious was really good. Like, yeah, those are some good
Yeah,
teammates
that's dope. And then so how do you find TJ and get on the stunner team?
So yeah, after I had the number 1 KD at that event, that's where I got like recognition for the first time.
Yeah.
Like from just I guess the community. So they were like the top AMs, TJ and like Hamza. They were basically like, as an AM, those are the people you want to team with, and
Right.
they actually no, I ended up playing the first AW event with that team I just mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
so I
okay.
didn't even actually go straight to them. So I played the first AW event with Carnage on that team that I just mentioned, and we got like top 16 or top 12.
Okay.
We beat a couple pro teams.
Okay.
We beat like Rise or something like that. And that's also at the same time where I was frying online like really bad on AW.
Right.
And then yeah, they wanted to drop one of their teammates for me after that first event, and then as soon as they picked me up, we just started frying instantly. Basically,
Yeah.
we like got second in the first 5K. Played against OpTic loss. Yeah, just had like instant success with those.
Yeah.
With those guys.
So that event, what event was a UMG event that you guys got that like big break, or was it an MLG event? No, it was a UMG event, right? The
UMG,
the
UMG
Angry Birds
Orlando.
pajamas.
Yeah,
event.
UMG Orlando.
When he showed up with the Angry Birds pajamas, you didn't say anything?
Nah, bro. Bro. So I feel like how do I put it? Like, bro, I'm so young at that point. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays I don't give a fuck, but back then I really didn't give a fuck. So yeah, no, I didn't even think twice. Like, I did not even think twice.
TJ sits down, he's got Angry Birds pajamas. You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's load up.
Nah, yeah.
Throw me the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking dope. That is so fun.
There's so many like backstories like to like some of these teams like that no one knows about. Like at that event, I remember there was a chance like someone wasn't coming to the event. It could have maybe it was me or it was maybe a couple of us, because like right before the event we get in this big argument, and then
The four of you guys?
yeah. And I remember we're all like fucking 15 years old, and we're like, bro, I'm not showing up to the event. I'm not showing. Like everyone's like saying they're not going to the event. And I remember like no one knew if we were going to the event until we showed up.
What?
Yeah. Because like they're like literally everyone was like, yo, is he at the airport? Like no one knew.
Are you serious?
And we end up getting second. Yeah.
You end up having like the most insane tournament.
Yeah. Like it was like it's so weird looking back, because like it's so much more professional now, but like back then it was so childish. Like
I mean, we were all children.
Exactly.
Like even the adults were children. You got to think about who the adults were. The adults then were my age now. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, I barely know shit still to this day. So yeah, I mean, it's and so what when you're playing AW, at what point do you realize like, oh shit, I can't play next year? Or you did play next year.
I could ask this a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you're one of the only people that did it. You're one of the only people that was like, oh, well, I guess I can't play, so I'm going to go play something else until I can play. I don't think any other pro has done that.
Yeah. Basically, like, everything happened, like, naturally. Like, because I always get asked, like, oh, how did you, like, wasn't that so bad? Like, yada, yada. Like, wasn't that, like, people literally always ask me, like, how was that? Like, is that terrible? Like, you know what I mean? And it's hard for me to answer back, because it's hard for me to explain to people, like, it was, like, natural. Like, I didn't plan going to Halo. Literally, Halo 5 came out, Black Ops 3 came out. Black Ops 3 comes out, I'm on an underage E6 team. I was thinking I'm going to be on there. We played for about a month, and we got dropped because... Shout out TJ, but we were playing... I'm not going to put it all on him, but I'm going to say we were playing too many S&D tournaments, and we ended up, like, it just fell through. And at the same time, I started playing a little bit of Halo 5, because I think a lot of people were. The game just came out, and it was fun.
Yeah.
So I'm just playing the game on the side for fun, and slowly I'm getting really good at it. And then I think randomly someone hit me up to play a tournament with them. I played a tournament with them, and then next thing you know, I find out I'm really good, and that's when I decided. You know, it was like once it was like there's no like decision while I'm doing it. It was like I'm just having fun.
Right.
I'm also 15, 16, like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to compete. I knew one thing though. The one thing I did know is I did want to like continue competing because I think just being on the stage was so fun for me. Like that
Yeah.
first year playing on the stage. So once I knew I was good, obviously that's when I was like, okay, like this is what I want to do.
And so it was
Yeah.
all. It was it also natural going back to COD, where you were just
Nah,
like
that was a little forced.
it was forced.
I mean,
The numbers.
in comparison,
The numbers started flying?
in comparison, if there's a meter,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. You couldn't say no.
yeah, exactly.
But did you have to re-find your love for COD, or you just bounce back into it?
No, I bounced back into it really fast.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I say that one was a little bit because it was like the whole at the time, like I'm not gonna like. I mean, it's kind of true. Like everyone wanted me to go back to COD, so like
Yeah.
it felt like I felt like in my mind there was no other option. Like
Oh, okay.
that's all that I, you know.
Yeah, because I'm guessing people asked you while you were playing Halo, when are you going back? Like, are you excited to go back? Like, are you? People just assumed that you were playing Halo until you could play COD again.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't view it that way. You were
Honestly, I was nah. I mean, I was kind of just going with the flow.
Right.
Of all that. Yeah.
So you notorious. A lot of people don't know this because there's a bunch. I mean, you're a vet at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this, but you started your career. I think you got like eight second places before you got your first chip.
Yep.
What is it like going into like that 7th and 8th grand final? And
That was actually tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine that weighs pretty heavy.
Nah, yeah. I just had to get out of my head, and then because it was like getting to the point where like felt like I should be winning, but
Right.
I wasn't, and I'm sitting there like in my mind, just like what, like it got to the point where I was actually thinking, I was like, what is going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have any
For so
self-doubt?
long, I wasn't thinking about anything, and then like eventually, I'm just like, this shit's starting to get insane.
Right. Yeah.
And I just remember like actually thinking, what is the difference? And the only difference is like whenever I would get to a finals, I would start, or how do I put it? Like, yeah, whenever you would get to a finals, I would start thinking like I would start adding more to it than what it actually is. Like basically I'm playing, and then I'm into finals. I'm like, oh, I'm actually in finals. Like I want to win this now.
Yeah.
Rather than continuing on doing what I'm doing, which is basically just having fun playing the game.
Yeah.
So that was like the only difference. And when I realized that is when I actually won. So
okay.
yeah.
So you think you were in your head personally? You're not. It wasn't like a teammate situation, or
you can always like look out and see different things, but I think for me it was mainly just like something I had to like get over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was no, to me, the only difference is there. If you really think about it, the only difference is it's finals, but there's actually no difference. You're still playing the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I view it now. But you know, when I'm going through it, it didn't feel like this easy for me to see it that way. But
yeah, for sure. I mean, you're also so young.
Exactly.
This is a cheesy question just because like of where we're at now, and you know, part of OpTic, and you know, I've been a part of OpTic for a long time. But was it ever like a weird thought or like an annoyance that like you're getting second places in COD and you're losing to an OpTic team, and then you're getting second places in Halo and you're also losing to an OpTic team? Did that not even cross your mind?
It crosses your mind, but I'm not like thinking about it super hard. But yeah, of course I'm sitting there
Fuck
like
these green wall kids.
Exactly. Like, yeah, at times for sure I think about stuff like that, and I'm just like, wow, this is some crazy coincidence, or this is like whatever, yada yada.
Yeah.
But
that's funny. There's I talk to a lot of like pro players, especially like our team and stuff, and there's always people like Mason and Bruce are good examples where like they were fans of OpTic. Like, you know, back in the day they played, you know, they watched the videos and all that stuff. I don't get that vibe from you, but I don't know if I'm mistaken, because it seems like you just love playing the game. But what did you ever watch the like videos and stuff, or did you always view OpTic as like just straight competition?
Nah, I've been a fan of OpTic. Like I feel like on the low, if you're a COD fan or like been competing in COD, you on the low, at least from my perspective, it's like, yeah, you're a little bit of a fan of OpTic. no matter the
or
cases.
a hater or a nemesis.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in between.
Yeah. I think, no, yeah, I would say I was.
I'm surprised to hear that because after if I was in your shoes, which I'm
Yeah.
you get this a lot probably. If I was in your shoes, this is how I would handle it.
Yeah.
And thank God you're not in anyone else's shoes, because if we were in your shoes, we would not have 2 world championships. But if I was getting second place multiple events in a row to an org and then changed esports and still got second place to the same org, I'd be like, no, I can't stand these guys and I never will.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, did you and then fast forward 8 years or 6 years later and you now you have a world championship with that org.
It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
You have a crazy career.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little bit of a heavier question. How would you explain your Cold War year?
Cold War? How would I explain it?
Because that was the year that I think that was the most insane year of probably your career, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Does it sting?
No. I'm actually like happy that stuff like that happened. I don't know. That's just how I view things now.
Yeah.
But during
probably wasn't happy at the time.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a really weird time. I actually don't really have many explanation. I don't really have an explanation for why all that happened.
Yeah.
I really don't. But I mean,
you also,
yeah,
you have it seems like your career is very, what's going on with Kyler, and then everyone else tells you what's going on. And whether that's true, and that's why there's probably so many rumors about you that aren't true.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some that are true. Maybe there's some that are less exaggerated than they actually are, because you keep to yourself. And I'm assuming a lot of that came from that Cold War year.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that because it's very true. Like, I always joke around with my brother about that stuff. Like,
it's funny you say that stuff, and that stuff could be 4 different scenarios.
It could be a million things.
It could be
like,
4 different
for
things.
example, like, I always joke around, like, with my brother, like, whenever, because now it used to bother me, like, whenever, it didn't, not from, like, a fan, but, like, a teammate. Like, let's say, like, if a teammate was, like, you're too slow, or you're kill whoring here, you're doing this. And throughout and now I look back, like, the last few years, I've just been laughing at all that because, like, it's been, like, 7 years of people, not only community and teammates, telling me that I have a certain play style, I do this, I'm like this way, but then another person tells me I'm this way. And now it's to the point where I laugh at it with my brother because how can I be all those things at once?
How can I play too slow? How can I kill horror? How can I?
Exactly. So now it really changed my perspective because now I don't take like anything personal or anything like too serious when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's all just like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And that goes to what you were saying. Like, since I don't really talk about my process too much or tell people about everything, you know, how it is, yada, yada. And it wasn't really by choice that I was like this way. I feel like this is literally just how I am. Like, this is like the way I go about things. I don't really, I guess you could say I'm locked. Like, I'm locked in on the things that I find important. And so during, I don't know, like it's, yeah, you know,
it takes
like
you. I don't know how you. I mean, I sound like a broken record. I mean, it seems like you bend but don't break, and I don't know how you don't. Because from the outside looking in, I'm gonna give you like a timeline of what people think, and you give me a percentage of how much is true. That's all. Sure. That's all I want.
Sure.
So what I hear in the Cold War years, there's Huke. He's fried in COD, went to Halo, dominated in Halo, came back to COD. Had an iffy year, then wins champs with a team that apparently was supplying him with Adderall, and then he goes, doesn't do Adderall anymore, then gets does psychedelic drugs, and then starts walking in the woods alone, and then he gets picked up and dropped from Empire, gets picked up by Nade Shot, dropped by 100 Thieves, picked back up by Nade Shot, dropped again, and because he doesn't have the love of the game anymore because he's doing all this other stuff. And then I meet you 3 years later and you shoot bots for 4 hours just for fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys know sharks are older than trees? Yeah, that's right. Sharks in the water, older than trees. We're back again with our favorite distillery, Warfield. They have the best gin, vodka, and whiskey on the planet. We're making a drink and giving you guys some animal fun facts. So today we are making a drink called the Vern's Buzz. Did you know that octopuses, first of all, octopuses is how you pluralize octopus. I didn't know that. I didn't know if it was octopi or not. But they have 3 hearts, 3 of them. 2 of them pump blood to the gills, and 1 of them pumps blood to the rest of the body. That's 2 more hearts than I have. Did you also know that sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can? And I don't know if you guys know this, but dolphins live under the water, and sloths can hold their breath longer. It says up to 40 minutes. Some of you guys might know this, but axolotls can regrow their limbs. So you can cut one of their limbs off, and it'll regrow. If you cut one of my limbs off, it won't regrow. So I am not like an axolotl. And the last fun fact, it's not an animal fun fact, but Warfield is the best gin on the planet. Please go look at them in our description, follow their social media page, and go check them out. This has been Vern's Buzz, Animal Facts with Warfield. So how much of that is true?
Most of it's not.
It can't be.
What I've said is true. What I said on the video is true. And I think after I stopped, I only took it for a year. And after I stopped taking it for that off season and just leading into that year, I think maybe you can say my emotions or whatever it was. I think since I stopped, I was like going through like, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what the right word to call it is, but basically I was amped up and then all of a sudden I'm not doing anything. I'm drinking water. I'm eating healthy.
Yeah.
So my body was going under a lot. And I probably changed too much too fast for my teammates that were expecting me to be a different type of person. And my teammates at the moment, they're high competitors. They're athletes in their own right. They're probably looking at this and they're confused why I'm doing some of the things I'm doing. Yada, yada, yada. And I get dropped and it turns into this big old thing. People are taking things too literal or too whatever it is. And it turns into something way bigger than it ever needed to be.
Yeah.
And I went through a lot because of that.
I can imagine.
But as I was saying earlier, I'm very happy that it all happened because if I didn't go through that, I don't think I would be the person I am today, to be honest.
I'm assuming that year is like a big reason you have the patience that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have patience in a situation like that.
People are like, how does he deal with the Modern Warfare, 2022 year or even the beginning stages of this year? How does he have the patience to do it? And I'm like, y'all weren't there when he was walking in the woods doing mushrooms. We all remember the years where, something like apparently he's this completely like the shit that the rumblings that we were hearing was just like, I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And in that situation, like from people that know we're not a part of Thieves, we're not a part of any of that or the Empire. We're just hearing like different rumblings that are happening. I'm like, oh, so Kyler's done competing. Like he's a completely different person. He's gonna join a cult and he's gonna be a
it's also
person.
Yeah, and then you think about it too, like if everyone is thinking something about you, like it's already something that is hard to, like, you can't work with that, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to work with, especially at this level, like...
You're talking about in-game. Like,
yeah. Like, there's... I don't know. It didn't, like... While I was living it, I didn't even realize all the stuff that was going on, and I was just playing the game, but, like, I don't know. I actually don't really know.
Do you remember a time where you first started hearing like rumors about yourself and you were like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was when I made that video.
To be fair, I didn't rewatch the video, so I can't remember what you said, but I do remember it being a thing. Do you ever regret it?
No.
That video was...
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember like it was people were kind of nervous what was going to happen after that video, but all things worked out in the end. What is like the biggest test of, because people talk about how patient you are and like how you just roll with the punches and you're just you. What was the most tested you've been since then? Where like you almost couldn't keep it cool, or is it never even happened?
No, there's nothing that really bothers me, like, because I mean, there's really nothing, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard for me to answer some of this, but
sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable.
nah, it's okay. It's hard for me to answer some of this just because, like, I don't know. I don't really have a good answer for most of this stuff. For most of this stuff, I don't have a good answer because, like,
yeah, we talked about in the Flycast. I was like, why? I was like, what do you think it is? That like, why do people have your name in their mouth? Like, why do people talk shit about you, especially your peers?
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't have an answer.
I really don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to like the stuff that happens with my name, I really don't have a good answer.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was some like crazy backstory, insider scoop that you only told your brother.
No, there's nothing.
That's so crazy.
There's really nothing.
So another thing about you, which I haven't seen in competitors, I've been working with the COD team. Specifically the OpTic COD team for a long time. I've never seen another player that has the level of dedication that you do. Like, not even dedication of like, I'm going to get on and we're going to grind 8s, because Krim had that. Had that. We're going to grind 8s. I'm going to play wagers until 5 a.m. But you, when you're just chilling, like today, I had to push this back an hour and you were like, oh, it's cool. Like, I'll just game. And so I thought you were playing like ranked or whatever.
Yeah.
You were just shooting bots.
Yeah.
Where does that like love come from? Like,
it's always been there, but I would say this is like, all right, fuck it. I'll say something.
Okay.
It's just the way I think about things now. I think is some people would say this is like you're getting me to talk about myself. I hate talking about myself.
That's why we're here, man.
I know.
People are very curious.
I know. It basically, like, the way I view things is like I appreciate or I basically, like, I look out into the world and I see all the fucked up shit going on, and I always get asked this question, like, what gets you going? Like, you don't ever have days like that, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't, because I don't think I would want to do anything else in the world. Like, there's nothing else I would want to do. I don't. That's basically the way I look at it. Basically, I look out, I see all this happening, and I look at myself. I say, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm very fortunate to play it. So from there, I love it, and anytime there's anything going on, I think about stuff like that. And there's nothing, and yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah,
I don't really have anything to worry about. I'm playing Call of Duty, and it's not like a mental battle there. It's just appreciation. It's like, it's very simple for me to look at that and be like, okay, yeah, like, I'm doing something that is very special, and I'm not going to take it for granted. And with that being said, I can also try to achieve heights, and because I was lucky enough to be doing this.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of the drive comes from. That's where the reason why I come on every day and I try my ass off.
Yeah. Even in the off season, shooting Black Ops 6 bots.
Yeah. No, literally.
Just to keep the hands warm.
Yeah. and then there's the side too that wants to win and do all of that and achieve all these good things and yada yada. So I guess you can call it faith. I guess you can call it whatever. I don't like openly talking about it too much, but because I'm a human at the end of the day, right? So, yeah. That's.
I mean, yeah, that's super respectable. I mean, that's. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you just said stuff like that more often, people would stop. People would stop being like, "No, I saw Kyler walking in the woods."
Yeah, like, I know. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard for me to talk about stuff like that because, like, I think about other people, and I don't want other people to, like, I don't know. I just try my best to think about other people too.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I just keep it to myself. Like, I'm doing something I know is good, and I'm gonna continue doing it because I know it's good.
Yeah.
And that's the way I put it. Look at it. So.
Yeah, I mean that's dope. I mean it's a very once you boil it all down, it's a very simple way of thinking, but it's the good kind of simple. Like there's no need to complicate it. You got the path. Like exactly. A lot of people and a lot of people are searching for their path, and you're like like I'm lucky enough to find mine. So I might as well walk it. Yeah. That's super healthy way of thinking.
Yeah. And I enjoy it more. I do it. The more I play, I actually find more enjoyment. So
yeah, dude, that's
I mean, I think awesome. It's like
that is awesome, man. Yeah. So to switch gears a little bit, I learned recently, last week actually, that you throw your stream on and you don't even talk to them.
Yeah, so mainly during this off season, I've been talking though a little bit.
Okay, you're coming out of your shell
a little bit. Yeah. I have a good reason for that too, though.
What? Let's hear it. Open up some more.
Yeah,
I'll be therapist today.
Okay. It's just really hard, like, for me to keep my focus. I feel like it's hard for probably any athlete to, like, really want, like, for me, like, I'm trying to get better. So, like, if I'm trying to get better and re-chat, like, it's not even against, like, the people. I could care less, like, let me reframe that. Like, it's not that what people are saying is, like, annoying or triggering or anything like that. Yeah. It's more or less, like, it kind of gets me off of my own thought process with the game. And that's why, like, I commend people who can and are able to, like, entertain and do that and compete at the highest level, like, and all that type of stuff. And I do try, but personally, it doesn't really work that way for me. Yeah. Like, I'm just not as locked. Like,
yeah.
And yeah.
Do you play other games besides FPSs?
Oh, besides FPSs? Sometimes.
What
I'll
game?
Play like Elden Ring.
Oh shit. Dude, that game is so fun.
It's fire. Yeah.
You beat the whole thing?
Yeah. I haven't beat that DLC though.
I just beat it. I beat it like 3 days ago.
I heard it's hard though.
It's so hard, dude. It's so
hard. But no, honestly, it's been mostly FPSs though. Mostly FPSs. Yeah.
So when you you get picked up, I remember you get picked up in the Modern Warfare 2022 season, and that first week, at the time, I was like trying to do like pictures with Polaroids a lot, and I have a binder of Polaroids. I still use it every once in a while, but I just go on waves. I haven't done it in a while. Where I would try to take a picture a day, and I put each picture in like a slot. It's like my own little Pokemon cards from life. And the first picture is you playing. I forgot what we were playing. GoldenEye. Remember that video where we played like
I do remember
N64 controller?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you had these in 100 Thieves and Empire or even in your Halo days, but like, what is it like as such a strict competitor and you view the game that way to have that side job of like content and like the social side and all that? Like,
do you saying like right now? Like,
yeah, right now or just like in general when you get picked up into 2020, the Modern Warfare 2022 season?
Oh, I actually like I said, I kind of try to enjoy it. I've been enjoying it. I have nothing against content. I actually don't. I try to just enjoy it. That's basically the best way to put it. Yeah. That's how I look at it now. I mean, yeah, that's it.
So it's kind of fun. Like it seems like you're. Well, today was a little competitive. The video we did today. It seemed like you were having fun.
I was having fun with it. But dude, that's the thing too. Is like here it's lit because everyone here is competitors. So like everyone brings their best game, even if it's just a content video. On Xbox with 5 millisecond delay. That like we get angry sometimes, and if it wasn't serious, we wouldn't be getting that angry. so we do try.
You died to a claymore at one point because we were like playing. It's like a pub video. And you died to a claymore, and you're like, I'm fucking tight. Or you said something like that. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Because it was just back-to-back lights. Like, yeah. It gets triggering.
That shit is so funny. Do you like the off season with like the throwback like tournament? What have you been playing in the off season?
So I was playing a lot of Black Ops 3. I played the finals. I don't know if you heard about that game.
Yeah, I've played that game. Or no, I haven't played it, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
That game's fun. Been getting into that a little bit, and then Black Ops 6. Past few days.
Are people still like throwing chows?
I've been having hella fun on Black Ops 6 recently.
Really?
Yeah. After playing like some old CODs and then going back to that game, yeah, it reminds me how much fun that game is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I think that's one of the best CODs we've had in a minute.
I think so. I think so too. I was talking to Zen about it. Like I truly believe if you add Arsenal and frequency to Black Ops 6, maybe a Black Ops 2 map. I mean, we've done them so much, but if you add raid standoff, I think that's the best CDL game we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are your thoughts about that?
Out of the CDL games, I would agree.
Yeah,
100%.
I think it's the best. I think the gunplay and the movement and like the way that the game is played. I think it's the best game that we've had since Black Ops 4. Because Black Ops 4 was
really. I would agree. I would 100% agree. I think Omni is one of the greatest things that they've added to the game.
Yeah,
it adds like just a whole nother like layer of like creativity that you can do with the game.
Yeah.
I hope they keep it.
Yeah.
I hope they keep it.
What was your least favorite COD that you've played? You don't
MW19.
Really? You don't look back on it and you're like, oh.
I look at it from, so maybe now I would appreciate it more, but I look at it from the times I was like playing. In like that game, I played the least out of all the CODs I competed in.
Really?
I was playing a lot of PC games during that year. And
oh, you told us you were playing Fortnite.
I was playing Fortnite and Valorant. Playing Fortnite and Valorant. Yeah. That game didn't get me too invested. I was good at it. My team was really good at it, and don't get me wrong, in practice going 110%.
Right.
But
you're not
as a core game, the game just didn't grasp like my full attention.
And it's time to talk about Factor. You know them, you love them. They help you save money, and they also help you eat right. Whenever you got busy schedules and summer plans, sometimes all you have is a few minutes to cook. You don't have time to go to the grocery store. And then also ordering food is extremely expensive, like to the point where you don't even realize how much you're paying until you check the account and you're like, oh, wow, that was a mistake, which is why I've gotten Factor. Factor can help you eat smarter with tasty chef-prepped meals that are dietitian approved, and they are delivered straight to your door. They come in like a big box with all this like insulation on it and a bunch of ice packs, and you just pick them up, take them out of the ice packs, put them right in your refrigerator, heat them up whenever you can. And I mean, it's really good. It's not like a Lunchable or anything that we were eating in the early 2000s. Like it's real food, and it's really good. You got to check it out. There's more variety and more meals. You can choose from a wider selection of weekly meal options, including premium seafood choices like salmon and shrimp at no extra cost. They have GLP-1 friendly meals, new Mediterranean diet options. They have I personally really like the chicken. I've been eating like the chili chicken, but also they send you a bunch of different stuff. So it's not the same 3 meals every week. You can fully customize it based on what you like, and also a bunch of different varieties. So you're not going to get the same 3 meals every week. If you only get 3 meals a week, you can change what 3 meals those are every single week. So it's really good. From more choices to better nutrition, that's why 97% of customers that say that Factor helped them live a healthier life. So not only are you saving money, you're eating healthier. You feel the difference no matter what your routine is. Eat smart at factormeals.com/ATB50off and use code ATB50off to get 50% off your first box. Plus, free breakfast for 1 year. That's code ATB50off at factormeals.com for 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's actually insane. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to use my own code. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchases. Go check them out in the description. So how did you feel about Modern Warfare 2022?
So I think those were the kind of years, like, I was just, like, deep in my bag. Like, that's why I felt like, I think the sound whoring was awful.
Yeah.
Like, literally the worst. Baznev, I think, was one of the most fun games, or fun guns I've used, like, ever. The Baznev, the sub.
Yeah.
I think the TAC was one of the best ARs. For some reason, I'm a big fan of Iron Sight ARs.
Yeah, me
You had
too.
the Iron Sight AR.
I really like Iron Sight ARs now that you say that.
Yeah. No, I'm a huge fan of that. That's one of my favorite things about the game. And then, yeah, those are the main things that I loved the most about those games. It's just the guns. The guns felt amazing in that game.
Yeah, the gun play felt good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the same thing about Modern Warfare 19, but like just the game, ugh.
Yeah.
The maps and the sound.
I know it's like a loved game though, so.
Modern Warfare 19.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2019, I can kind of understand the love for it because I mean, you know, it had S&D Pub S&D was really good. It had the COD 4 maps.
Mhm.
It had like Crash and Vacant and Backlot. You know, it had some cool stuff. I don't know how anyone likes Modern Warfare 2022. I don't think anyone should ever like that game. I don't think it should ever be touched again. I think that game is horrible. Which is why I think there's rumors that the new Modern Warfare, the one not this year but next year,
yep,
is going to be, they're trying to go down that same path. Like very like no dead silence and no omni movement, no slide canceling. Like no, it's might be a slow one. You might have to lock in for that.
Always got to.
Is that feeling as a competitor when that first week hits? Are you like hell yeah, or like God,
So I don't know if I'm
are you the same?
delusional.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep just sharing my thoughts because why not?
hell yeah. I mean, you're drunk. You might as well.
Nah. Off the yerbs. No, yeah, I'll keep sharing my thoughts. The way I look at it is like, I think being able to play a new COD every single year is like max dope.
Okay.
So that's the way I view Call of Duty. It's like, I compare it to other games, and I'm like, I could be sitting here fucking throwing smokes down banana on Inferno.
Yeah,
I could be
smoke.
the same smoke,
Right.
or whatever other game there is. There's no other game that comes out every year. So
Right.
that alone has me at full, like, I'm ready here. I'm here to learn,
Yeah.
and get good at the game, whatever comes with it.
You're ready
So,
to find out the spot before the
Yep.
next person does, and the jump before the next person
all of the
does.
nuances of the game, whatever it is. And that process is probably the most fun thing. I enjoy it the most with Call of Duty. Like, that's my
Yeah.
favorite thing about COD.
Is
Yeah.
the fact that it comes out every year.
And you get to learn
Yeah.
like new things every year.
I guess like if it's a shit game, you only gotta wait it out like 7.5 months, and then the
Yeah.
new one's coming.
Yeah, and the thing is like, it's not, there's no dead moment while you're competing in COD, because to me there hasn't been, because in the times that there was a dead moment, I was getting worse, and that's because I didn't care about the game or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
But in reality, there shouldn't be a dead moment because the game is only out for a year, and there's so much you can learn about that game. Like, even Black Ops 6, I learned something about the spawns fucking 8 months into it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The meta could just constantly change.
yeah, and it's only 8 month period. Like, during that period, I swear, if we played a game longer than 8 months, the game would look way different than it would the
Yeah.
first. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I talk about that a lot. Like if
Yeah.
Halo 3 was still being played today, or Black Ops 2 was still being played today, it would.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you the meta would continue to change as people figured stuff out, and it would probably roll back around. That's
Mhm.
what happened. I watched Super Smash Brothers a lot, and the metas like come back around. Like
Mhm.
it gets too fast, and then like the slower players start
Mhm.
playing better than the fast players, and then it gets slower again. And then the
Mhm.
fast players come back. You know what I mean? And like it just always loops back around. I feel like, I mean, you
Mhm.
can't prove it because it's never going to happen, but I feel like it would be the same in COD as well. I think this is how esports esports is in general. But yeah, I mean, Max Dope. I think there's a divide a little bit of like whether that helps or hurts competitive Call of Duty. It's the fact that it's every year, and I think I don't know.
I don't have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
The only opinion I have as a competitor, it's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's really lit, to be honest.
Do you wish that there was a set map or two maps that, regardless of whatever new maps come in, at least those maps are there? Because in Black Ops 6, imagine if Black Ops 6 didn't have Hacienda. Like that would have been a tough year.
Yeah,
would have been a tough year because that was I think that was, at least from a competitor's or from a spectator's side, that was by far the most fun map to watch.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Raid is coming out next year,
yeah.
At least it's there.
Yeah.
We don't have to play it if we don't have if the other maps are good enough, we don't have to play it.
Yeah,
But at least it's there.
Yeah. I mean, I think yes, there should be some replays, but I think it's better. It's unfortunate that we haven't had the maps recently in the recent CODs to be like these maps are as good or if not better,
Right.
or even close.
Not even.
You know what I mean? Because a part of me is like, yeah, like fuck, we should have new maps every year, like no matter what. Because I'm an optimist and they should be good.
Yeah.
But
I'm not an
at the rate it's going. I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm genuinely surprised there hasn't been more good maps. I know MW3 came out with Rio, Six Star, and Vista, and those were some of the best maps we've had in the CDL, in my opinion.
Agreed.
But like, where did that come from, and why can't we have it every year?
Right? Yeah. Why can't that?
That came out that came out when no one had any faith.
Yeah, I know.
Like
They gave us a little bit of faith. Sprinkle some faith.
And
on
then
us.
it's like we need that. Like
Right.
that shit. That's like the standard in my eyes. Like those maps are the new standard, and that's how it should be. But
yeah,
they didn't deliver this year. But there's always next year.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, because usually Black Ops or Treyarch is the developer that can do it. Like,
Yeah.
they drop bangers in Black Ops 4. Best maps we've had in a long time. Then they had Moscow in Cold War, pretty good map.
Decent
map.
Yeah.
Do you think there was a Cold War map that was on that standard?
All the maps in that game were like, they had potential to be some of the best maps ever if they just like tweaked a little bit of things.
Yeah.
Like just small things. Small things about
escalator
Crossroads, small things about Garrison.
Yeah.
They had an open lane on Garrison more than, because that map realistically was like 2 lanes, even though it should have been 3. Like,
Yeah,
just
I get you.
little things.
Everybody fights in that one little room.
Yeah. And the reason why Moscow like played the best is because of the lanes, like their actual like lanes, but it wasn't even that good of a map outside of the fact that it played really well because of just the map layout.
Right.
But
I guess
yeah.
the more I think about Moscow, like the escalator fight is kind of trolly. Looking back on it, especially in Search. Again, in Respawn, sure. But in Search, like, you see their little feet and you have a head glitch up here and it's like this weird fight. Yeah, but I don't know. What did you like? Did you like Black Ops 4 with the having played it again? And you said you've been playing it. Like, did you like the stem and like the specialist? Do you like CODs with
I love
specialist?
that,
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was hella fun. Yeah, I mean the finesse ability, playmaking ability, that stem allowed you to do that year was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like the closest game to like Halo.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Like in terms of like your finesse and the way you could play your life.
You played. Oh my god, dude! Speaking about Halo, you played the weird years of Halo 5. You played the fucking, what was it called? The stabilize.
Especially the first year. That
shit was.
We played with a ground pound, ARs, needlers.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it was a blast. It was hella fun.
I can imagine.
It was actually fun. So believe it or not, it was great for a COD kid like me. So
yeah,
if
you're listening to this or watching this and you've never watched year 1 Halo 5 compared to year 6 Halo 5 or whatever what the last year was, it's a completely different game.
Way different. I mean, you had radar on too. I forgot about that. Radar on first year as well.
What?
You had radar. Yeah, you had it all.
Oh
wait, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive there was radar like the first year.
Strongholds is the first. That's the first time Strongholds is in the game too, right? The domination game mode.
Yeah. That was like my advantage from playing Ghost.
Oh yeah, because of Dom.
I knew how to play Dom.
Yeah.
So like I would
drop him at C.
I'm not even trolling. I told I remember one of the days I was like, I'm teaming with like fucking Pistola in them, and like I'm telling them how to like rotate points on Stronghold, like, and I treated it just like COD.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they viewed me like little ass kid, like this, I don't know how they viewed it at the time, but like for me at the time, I was like, yo, I'm putting these guys on. Like, maybe they didn't see it like that, but
I put in Pistola on to like this Halo shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, because I heard that you kind of had to play. You remember how you had to play Strike Zone Dom? Where like people would just run a
That's
circle.
literally how I viewed it.
Really?
That's how I viewed Stronghold, and it ended up playing just like that. Like literally
you just run in a circle.
I always told them, I said, don't defend the point we have, just go to the next. And that's how you would play Strike Zone Dom. Is like you would never really defend. You would just aggress the other point and make them push your other point. Yeah. So you were just always a step ahead. That's how you would like think about it, and that's how it played like basically throughout the year. So
that's such a. It sounds trolly, but man, Strike Zone Dom was so fun to watch. It was so fun to watch.
It was fun to play too,
the 3 pieces, 4 pieces. I can imagine you like the little maps, like the bocages and the strike zones and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Just the bang out maps.
Definitely.
What was your favorite series in Halo 5? Like for people that want to know what you were like as a player. Because
there's 3 events where we came from losers and won. So one of those 3, where we had to win 2 best of 7s.
Losers round 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had to win 2 best of 7s in the grand finals. I think all 3 of those events were like my favorite. I think the first one where I won against CLG. And we won Game 7 second series was probably my favorite series overall.
Okay.
For sure. The most funny one was the one where we won at like 4 a.m. or something like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. It was like Pistola's birthday, and like technically we didn't win on his birthday, but like the trophy was on his birthday because like it was 4 a.m. I don't know. It was just a funny thing that happened.
Why was it at 4 a.m? What happened?
It just lasted so long. I think we started the finals and it just went all the way to the distance. I remember it being like 2 a.m. Like we're halfway through the series. I'm like grabbing like Slim Jims and shit, just downing them in between the series because I'm so hungry.
Is that the Burbank Studios?
This was in Vegas.
In Vegas?
Yeah, this was in Vegas. So this was the event that we won right before we won the CLG one. And it was like basically every team was there. The only team that wasn't there was OpTic.
Oh, we didn't go?
No. So that was the technical first event I won, but you guys weren't there, so like no one.
Oh, I remember. Didn't they? 2 of the guys went with 2 of the other guys, right? Like I think
that was a different event.
Oh, okay.
There was like that was more of a bootleg event. I remember that one.
Did you win that one too?
Yeah, I won that one too.
Okay, that's why I mixed it up.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because who teamed together? It was like half of FaZe, half of us, or something like that.
We had Lethal.
Y'all had Lethal?
We had Lethal.
Oh, okay.
And I won with Lethal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of dude. You've teamed with some fucking legendary players.
Yeah.
Ola, Lethal, Scomp, like
Snipe Down,
Krem, Clay. That's crazy.
Most of the controller goats.
Yeah. Yo, real quick, let's shout out Pine Park, the official plug of the Around the Bar squad. If you were in Dallas, you already know, we talked about it before, but Pine Park is open 24/7. Yes, open all day long, all night long. You can pull up at 3 a.m. after a night out or 10 a.m. on your way to brunch. They're always open for your cannabis needs. But even if you guys are not in the Dallas area, the real juice is that Pine Park ships to all 50 states. So if you are in the United States, sorry, my EU folks right now, but if you're in the United States, you can get it shipped to your door. And every Friday at 10 a.m. Central, they drop something new. It could be flour. It could be flour. It could be gummies. It could be drinks. This is literally a THC drink. I'm kind of nervous to try it, but I've been more on my edible wave lately. But something new is dropped every Friday at 10 a.m. And you got to trust me, this isn't just the hype. The Pine Park lineup is awesome. Whether you're an edibles person, a blunt roller, or if you want to try some drinks, everything is in one place. So what you got to do is go to pinepark.shop. And if it's your first time, use code ATB and they're giving 15% off just for listening. That's pinepark.shop, open 24/7, shipping nationwide and dropping new product every Friday. Go tap in.
Yeah.
They were all on that list.
Mhm.
All on that list from last week.
Mhm.
Is it weird that you're kind of turning into that? Because like your unc now, I was talking to Bruce about it too. Like, yo, you're like the oldest in the league. He was like, shut up. I don't want to hear that.
I don't feel old. I don't feel old at all.
I mean, you're not old. You're 25.
Yeah.
But
True.
like, you're about to be, I mean, in 2 years, 3 years, you're the vet of the league. You are the creme of the league and the clay
I
of
guess
the league.
yeah. I haven't felt it yet, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I will whenever that shit happens.
Yeah.
Right? Like whenever I feel like, yeah, we'll see.
When you're teaming, when you're coming onto a team, do you ever feel like you are, like how you said you were putting on the Halo team?
Mhm.
Do you feel like that in COD?
Yeah.
You,
At times, yeah.
you feel like you could be like the leader, or you are like the leader role?
Yeah, at times. Yeah, for sure. I don't like to look at like I just feel like if there's something I could share, I'm gonna share it, and that's it. I don't look at it as like I'm a leader.
Yeah,
But- You know, I do have some things that are important that I feel are important, and I'll always say those things.
yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to either in-game stuff, out-of-game stuff, whatever it is.
When I was going back and watching all like the AW video, or like the moments in AW, because I was trying to like remember, because it's been 10 years. Everyone was every commentator, every analyst, everyone was calling you Huke.
Oh yeah.
Did that ever piss you off? Or because it didn't seem like you corrected anybody.
So when I don't know why I did this, dude. You grow up and you're like, why did I say these things?
Yeah.
I would tell it's because they would ask me how do I say it, and I would always tell them I don't care.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
remember,
was just like,
bro. The first time I met
I don't
you,
care.
the first time I met you was at MLG X Games
Mhm.
in Austin, and I was there with like G Fuel,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, can I do an interview with you? And I asked you
Yeah.
how you got your name. You said it was a nickname from your
Mhm.
childhood. I remember all this shit,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, so it's Huke? And you were like, yeah, it's Huke, but like you could say whatever. And
Exactly.
I was like,
I would
what?
always say there's something wrong with me, bro. Like dead ass.
Yeah, why didn't you just say it's Huke?
I couldn't tell you. My
You were so
my instincts are always just like, who gives a fuck?
just nonchalant. I'm trying to be as nonchalant as possible.
Bro, I don't know what
I'll
it
roll with the
is.
punches.
It could be many things, honestly. I'm
You
half
could call
Dutch.
me-
I'm half Dutch. Maybe that's why.
It's
They don't give a fuck. Yeah. So that's partially what it could be.
Yeah, what is that? What, you were born in like Saudi, right?
Yeah.
And then what? Portugal, Netherlands, or what is it?
I'm born in Saudi, but my mom is Dutch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. My mom is full blown Dutch. I got hella family in there that
Okay.
live over there. So
Do you speak the language?
going there soon. Little bit, not too much.
Kind of understand it.
Yeah.
You can understand it better
A
than you
little
speak
bit.
it.
I actually want to learn it though, like fully.
Yeah.
I feel like I should. It's something I actually want to do. So eventually, maybe we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds fun. So traveling was like never a thing to you, like because you
Mm-mm.
were always traveling.
My whole life.
Yeah.
That's something that, yeah.
Is that something you're comfortable with? Like you're just gonna roll with that, or you want to settle down eventually?
I'm comfortable with traveling. I've been doing it my whole life.
Like
don't know.
eventually, because I've been traveling. I lived in North Carolina, lived in Florida, lived in Georgia, lived in North Carolina, then moved to Chicago for the Scuff House. Then we moved down here. Like I've been and I've moved 3 or 4 times since we've been here.
Mhm.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, eventually, I want like a house, and that's like my house.
Mhm.
Like I'm just there for the next 20 years.
Mhm.
But like a lot of people like don't want that. So I didn't know if that was more of your thing.
It's a good question. Something I'm gonna have to think about later on. But right
Yeah.
now, I don't know.
I guess
I'm just focused on COD right now.
Yeah, I guess as a
so.
competitor, like, you know, even though, you know, hopefully you're here forever. But like, I guess as a competitor, like, regardless if it's if you're playing for the NFL or you're a COD, you know, a COD pro player, like, eventually you might get traded to a team randomly that's in Vancouver or Minnesota, and now you got to move there. And like,
Yep,
I
I
feel like
experienced
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yep,
I feel like that's kind of like I would be anxious. Be like, damn, like I have if I play for the Dallas Mavericks and I have like a couple games where I'm not playing good, I'm like, shit, man, I'm gonna have to move to New York. They're gonna sell me to the Knicks. All my family's got to pack up and leave. So yeah, you experience the same thing.
Yeah.
And when you move, is it just you?
Yeah.
Oh, just you solo? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's easier. You don't have.
Yeah. So far, it's been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's just COD for you. You're not getting. You don't think wife and kids are coming anytime soon?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
A couple more championships.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, everybody knows what you're thinking. Everybody knows what you're thinking. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. I have to ask. Sorry, we can cut it if you want to. Did you really misspell your name?
Yeah. I openly said that on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was on like a.
I can't remember.
So exaggerated, by the way.
Yeah.
So exaggerated.
Everything that year was. This is also the Cold War year.
Yeah. And people say why I don't say something sometimes too. Some things I've said have been. It's like a product of the things that have happened too, right? It's like I say something and it's like. Fucking everything is like insane. Blah. This
he forgot his name.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm just like, and people are asking me, "Oh, how come you don't, do this?" And it's like
last time.
Yeah, it's not just one time. Like, I'm a drink to that.
It's not even alcohol. Like, yeah, last time I opened up, people thought I was in the woods joining a cult doing. Fucking shrooms and forgot how to spell my name.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah.
That is funny.
It is hard to say things sometimes.
I'm sure that, honestly, I know it probably isn't funny to you, especially not in the moment. But damn, looking back, can you laugh at it now or no?
Oh, yeah. Like now, like, shit, I'm happy. Like, I'm definitely happy about everything because it's like, it made me like, it literally like, fuck, bro. Like, it made me learn a lot about not only like just myself, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, going through something like that, like, bro. I'm incredibly grateful all that shit happened. Incredibly.
Good.
So. Yeah, and now I guess, I can laugh at it, but also at the same time, like, I just don't even care anymore. Like, I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm glad it's done.
Was that chip in Minnesota, I think it was, with Spart?
Yeah.
Did that, like, because you had worked through all that. You had that crazy year, you hadn't won, you hadn't won since champs, or I think.
Yep.
Did that mean a lot to you? Because it seemed like on stage, it seemed like you were stone faced and you were just there and just to have fun, like you're just to do business. It didn't even seem like happy go lucky Huke that we see now.
Yeah.
But like, did that event mean a lot to you, or
it meant probably the most out of any tournament I won?
I can imagine.
Yeah. I don't know. I basically like. Yeah, if you watch back the LAG video, you'll know you can see how much it meant to me because I bursted out in fucking tears. Yeah.
LA, like they have a documentary.
Yeah. No, that event meant a lot to me just due to everything that was happening those couple years.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was just a big relief at that moment. Some wins you get and it's like, oh my goodness, I won. That event, it was more like. I felt like I can play again. Like I felt like,
oh shit, okay.
I felt like I was like, okay, like I can,
Yeah.
a big weight, a weight of like all these questions kind of got,
Yeah.
I was like,
I think
it was a big moment for me.
I think very few every player has to deal with people are like, oh, their talent's not there anymore. They don't have the talent that they used to, and their their shot or their decision making is all in question. And then they work through it and they win again, and then it's like, oh shit, that's it special. But from the outside looking in, it seems like people weren't even judging your talent; they were judging your person that year, and then you win, and so now you've not only overcome this like, yeah, I do have the talent, but I am also still this person too. So that had to have been special, man. That had to have been special. It was very fun to watch. Our team got fucking smoked that event, so I was able to just sit back and and watch you guys play, and that was a lot of fun. And I don't want to take any more of your time, man. I really, really, really love having you on the team, and you and the guys are a blast to watch, and I really appreciate you coming on, man. And I usually ask Matt Craig if he has any closing questions. I don't know if he does. Hit or miss.
I got no questions.
You got no questions?
Just that's the vibiest dude we've ever had in his office.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very vibey. Very vibey. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man, and best of luck for the dopamine hit that's going to happen with Black Ops 7. And and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Around the Bar. We'll see you.
Peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching. There is not an extended cut of this because it was only an hour and a half over on the Patreon, but we do have extended cuts of every other episode that have been uploaded. So if you don't mind, please go check that out. But if not, then thank you so much for watching this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.